Whew, okay. Guys, we are back. We are back in action. We got our piston in, our cylinder in place. Got our new spark plug in. Turns over. It's got nice compression. From what I can feel anyway, by hand. Got our handle cleaned up. Best we're gonna do. I'm gonna start putting this thing back together, I guess. And it's been, oh, I don't know, what's it been, guys? A month at least? A month and a half since I took this thing apart. So it's gonna be a process to go back together because I don't even remember where anything goes. So bear with me, or don't. You can exit off this video right now if you want. I don't care. I really do care, actually. Subscribe. Want to say, oh, obviously I gotta take that off first. That sits just like that. Now I'm trying to remember, is there anything that I have to put in first? The exhaust can go in after, because they give me these nice little ports where I can shoot down my bolts. Is there anything else? And also, I don't remember what screws. Oh, we gotta clean some stuff up too. This is still dirty, nasty. Let's clean that up real quick. I'm actually out of rags, so I'm gonna be cleaning dirty parts with dirty rags. I know I didn't do a video on the piston and cylinder all going together and all that fun stuff, but whatever. Oop. Oh, rip that gasket. Good thing I got another one right over there. I did check, it does have spark, so I never even ended up taking the flywheel off or anything because it had spark. What else? So, oh yeah, so that means that that side, actually neither side crank seals got replaced. I really have to get this thing just together and out of my way, because if I put it into a box, I know I'm just gonna either never get to it or I'm gonna lose parts. So we're moving, and I've got till the end of this month to get all my crap out of this house. So basically I need this thing to go together pretty quickly. And I'll let my brother mess with it after that. We'll just get everything all together, put it on the shelf at the old man's house with the rest of my saws. I already moved everything up there for the most part. Except for like some part saws and stuff like that, but 90% of everything's already at Dad's in the basement. Sure, that looks like it'll do something. Now, am I missing anything? What goes on before that? Is there any little block or something, kind of something? I don't think so. Oh, I guess I'm gonna replace this gasket too, since I got one. I'm right here. You guys see? I'm over here? No, not really. Ooh, that looks yummy. Do the old scrape it with a screwdriver method. Been so busy with everything at work. I don't think I actually ever told you guys what I do. I work for a company that makes airplane parts, so I paint them. I paint a lot of airplane parts for like commercial. We got a lot of military contracts and stuff like that. And that is a pretty busy business. So Been doing a lot of overtime. Haven't had a lot of time to mess with saws. All the time that I've had outside of work, I've just been hanging out with my girlfriend and my son. So it's been really busy. But my brother got me a tripod, so that's what I'm filming with today. See, I still got crank seals and everything. I didn't even put them in. If it runs like shit, he can do it. I got faith in him. But he got me a tripod, so that's what I'm using to film today for the first time. Trying that out. I think this is ready to sit in there. I'm trying to think if there's any other, I know there was like another plate or something. Can't be just that simple. This plate right here. Look at that. Yep. Did they give me 2 of these? I think that's it. Okay, so let's take this gasket off here because I got a new one anyway, so this is all brittle, falling apart. Do the same screwdriver trick. That's got some green in there. You guys see that? That's a black gasket. It looks like it's been replaced once already. There's some green residual. I don't think anybody's been this deep in this saw. That's kind of weird. This thing's got like no runtime on it. It kind of looks like garbage, but it feels smooth. We're gonna slam it in place. All right, let's get this other gasket out. I think the oil tank leaks on this a little bit too somewhere, but I'm pretty sure every saw I own the oil tank leaks on, so I'm not even gonna bother looking into it. Who cares? They all leak. Now, that face, no, must face this direction. So that goes on there like that. This goes on here like that. But I'm guessing it sits under the handle, right? Does it? Does the handle butt right up to it? No, it must sit on top because there's a mark there. Okay, yeah. So actually, I think this handle can get bolted in. Oh, do I wonder which bolts go to that? Get that as well. That probably sits on top of this other block. It is hot in here. I think those go to the exhaust. A lot of these are flatheads. I don't remember taking a lot of flatheads out of here. Oh, that's right. I do remember now. Okay. It was just these little bolts that screw into the cylinder. 2 in the back, 1 up front here, and I think that's it. But I've been wrong before. Many such cases. I have been wrong before. Garbage truck. Garbage day. Yeah, so I brought, I'll get you guys turned a little bit. Maybe you can see what I'm doing. Let's tilt you up. Look how fancy this thing is. Let me wait until the garbage truck goes by. God, that thing's so loud. I brought all of my saws, my collector saws anyway, to my father's house for storage right now. We are moving into an apartment, and that apartment does not have a shed with it or a garage or anything like that. So 90% of my saw work is gonna have to get done at Dad's house. So I moved all of my saws up there. I don't know why this one's being tight. I still have to move a lot of my parts. There's a bunch of parts in the shed that need to go. They either need to find a new home or they need to get stored somewhere dry. So all the saws, all my nice saws are in Dad's basement. So now this can go on, but let's not forget our gasket. Faces down. Right. And this sits on top. Right. And then this has to go in as well, because they share the same bolts, and this faces down as well. Like that? No. Like that. And they share these two bolts right here. One. And two. Oh, didn't go in. Trying to make that more difficult than it needs to be, but I'm not hating on them. I do remember taking this apart was very user friendly, so I'm not complaining. Alright. Yeah, I got more presents from my brother. Check that out. Almost exactly what we needed. Not that long ago. So apparently he does watch my YouTube. Which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're both losers. That's what that means. Snug. 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 Okay, there's that. Bada bing, bada boom. We got our carburetor. I did start taking this apart to put a kid in it, and that was probably 3 weeks ago, and I didn't get that on film either. And then I got busy doing something else. Many such cases. So, alright. So our spark plug wire in place. You slide back down where you go. Right there. Bada bing. Bam. Okay, that was probably the easiest. Ooh, excuse me. Easiest part. Oh, I do have this little scrubby brush. God dang it. I was going to steal one from work the other day. I mean, borrow one from work the other day. And I didn't. Okay, so this thing's disgusting. Yuck. And that sets like that. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna go clean this. Okay, we are back. Nice and clean. Remember guys, when your lady isn't home, you can clean whatever you want in the sink. She's not here to stop you. Alright, so we got our bottom gasket on. I believe that sits something like so. Oh, and then we need to bust out another one of these gaskets. Actually, I think it's that one right there. Look at that. Face down. Oh, this gets screwed in, I suppose. Oh, maybe it doesn't. Actually, no, the carburetor holds it in, right? Yeah. Of course. Okay. So that sits there, nice and pretty like that. Am I missing something? I feel like I'm missing something, guys. Here's this little piece of line here. I know that runs there. I can wait to go on, I believe. Oh, my wire, does that have to go in right now? Yep. Look at that. I think it does. Let's see if we can get this gasket back off without tearing it. Nice and easy now. Easy, 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 easy. Okay. Because that sits down underneath here. Yeah. Goes into that. Goes into that. Who knows if we got the right configuration on that? We're gonna find out. Where did those parts go? Right here. I'm just cleaning this up a little bit with my dirty rag. It is getting really hot out here. Whew. Okay. Put that back on. How about, what if you, come on, maybe, how did I get that stuck on there? I made me thread it. I tried to start threading it. Maybe it only goes one way. Yeah, that way. There we go. Didn't want to cooperate for a second there. Yep, stop is down. It'll be a miracle if I have the correct size wrench for that. That's too big. Because we want to try and not scratch the paint best we can. Otherwise, I would just throw a pair of pliers on it and turn it. These don't need to be crazy tight either. You just want them to the point where they're not going to rattle loose. And then you're losing parts while you're cutting wood. I don't even know if this saw is ever going to cut wood. Maybe. I'd like to just put it on a shelf and make it look nice and pretty. But Tanner's a different creature than me. Not a bad thing. I'm not knocking it. Do your thing, Bones Jones. It's gonna be a pain to remove this gasket here. Because I remember I had a couple free minutes and I started taking this carb apart, and then this gasket was just stuck right away. And I was like, okay, don't have time, whatever, and I just walked away. So let's see if we can do something here with it. That would be good. My one clean rag. I'm gonna try and be easy with these things and just try and get around the edges quite a ways first, which I was making progress over here and then it just tore. I feel like my knife's gonna work better than that screwdriver anyway. Oh yeah. Now we're making progress. Surprised you guys didn't all unsubscribe, being that I haven't put out any content. We started we started taking the saw apart and then started slowly putting it back together. I don't even know how long ago. That's life. Let's see if I can cut my thumb right open today. How about that? I'd really like to dedicate more time to this hobby. Ideally. But I don't have to tell you guys the shape of the world or the shape of the country right now, but it ain't good. I ain't got no money. I feel like that's probably the most relatable thing I've ever said. I know a lot of people are struggling. Anyway. I'm doing a solo podcast and just cleaning chainsaws at the same time. Who the hell would watch that shit besides me? Just a solo podcast where we talk about life and clean chainsaws. #1 on Spotify. Somebody will do it. Watch. Now that I said it, somebody will do that crap. I'll get rich. Ain't gonna be me. I don't even know what I would talk about. I'm just a dirty hillbilly. I don't know nothing, I swear. I'll leave it at that. I think this knife is taking some aluminum shavings off of this. This is definitely not the way to do this, by the way. There's probably a much better way of softening up the gasket or something with some hot water or something. There's got to be some sort of better way than scraping it with a knife. But we're almost done, so. Meh. Whatever. I'm curious what the other side looks like. I don't know. I think I only took one side off. Check this out, guys. Nice buck knife. Got a Tractor Supply. $20. The only thing I don't like about it is it's not spring assist. Kind of sucks. I really like my spring assist knives, but it is what it is. It does its job. Oh wow, you guys literally can't see anything. I'm very bad at this. I think we're just gonna edit the last 10 minutes out because you guys haven't seen anything of what I was doing. Maybe I'll show like 10 seconds of it so you recognize how bad your view was, and that carried on for 10 minutes. Because I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, look at that fancy stuff. Is that focused? Can you see that? That's kind of yucky. Oh God. It's sticky like barn chain oil. Look at it. No bueno. No bueno. And this gasket's probably gonna get stuck too. You just watch. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Nice and easy. Ooh, see? Ease into it. Go around the edges. Nice and easy. Now she's coming free. Oh yeah. How do you guys think these carburetors get so dirty anyway? I think the insides. Is it running a nasty air filter, not changing your fuel filters, combination of a lot of things? What do you guys think? I've seen some really nasty carburetors. Look at how nice that came off. Isn't that a miracle? Don't you just love that? I mean, come on. Don't you just love that? Oh, wow. Look at that, guys. I don't know if you can see. You guys see that in there? All that crap. Look at that laying in there. You think any fuel was getting past that? I'm gonna say probably not. Imagine if I just tried to fire this thing up when I got it. Say it had good compression and I just went to fire it. Never get it to run. So, good thing we got that little screen. We're gonna replace that. We're gonna replace all our gaskets. This seems actually halfway decent. Got good movement on it, good springiness. I might leave that alone. We'll have the parts if we do need to do it at some point. See if we can get that screen out of there without dumping all that stuff down into it, or down past it rather. Just take out what we can. You know what I really need here is a can of carb cleaner. You'd think I'd have one. There she is, she's out. That's pretty clean down in there. Not too shabby. Now if I can just remember what I did with that carb kit, we'd be going places. I don't know where, but oh. We're going places. Tana better appreciate me. I'm warning him publicly. Let's see. Oh, there's our little screen. Let's get that down in place first. Make sure our screwdriver tip is clean before we go shoving it down in. That's what she said. Or he. Oh, come on. Sometimes these new screens can be a pain because they're not perfect and you kind of have to shape them down into the hole like so. Look at that. Perfect. Okay. And there I complained for nothing. It actually went in really nice. I'm just so impatient. All this stuff good? Yeah, I don't want to come off there. No, you good? Okay. Okay, now we got to remember how this was setting and which gasket was below which. So This one sitting below. This one on top. Let's locate them. It's this one sitting below. Wrong. Wrong. How was it sitting? Dang it. How was it sitting? Had to be like that. Right? No, that's not possible. Dang it. Sitting like that. Yes. It was sitting just like that. So that is like that. Bam. Bam. Yep, that's correct. And then this guy, he was sitting something like that right there. And clean that up a little bit, why don't you? With our dirty rag. God bless if you're still watching this video. Goodness me, you gotta be bored out of your mind. I know I am. Something wrong with you, honestly. All right, let's get this back in place. Now, how are you sitting? Just like that. Bingo. Wish I had some tunes, but I can't play tunes while my phone is filming. And not only that, my video would get taken down off YouTube. Copyright infringement, I believe. So, everybody that's watching, sing in your head. That's what I'm doing. I'm sorry, it's very hot out here. I know I'm acting a little weird, but it is very hot out here. I need to go cool off in a little bit. Okay, so we said we're going to leave that alone. That's got good movement in it. And I'm a gambling man. I don't know about y'all. Sets like so. That sets like so, which in turn means this sets like so. We're getting pretty close. Pretty close. I know that was a half-ass carburetor clean job, and depending on how I edit this, you guys only saw like half of it. But it'll work. And if it don't, he can fix it. What am I supposed to do? Spoil him? That's not good. Come on. Always something gotta slow you down. Unscrew his little strip. So I need to go extreme pressure mode. Okay. Okay. So now, what did we find out? This sets back on, like so. This sets on. Throttle. Yep, like that. Right? Am I crazy? Or is that right, guys? Got our choke there. Got our throttle. I'm gonna get that all set back up. Wherever that went. There we are. I feel like I'm missing something. What am I missing here? Is there like something else to this that I'm forgetting big time or something? I'm looking at all my parts in front of me. Oh, what about this guy? This guy wants to come home and party. How dirty and nasty that is. Goodness. Goodness me. That'll be another one of these gaskets. Wait, you think they send you enough of these, huh? I just went really hillbilly on this and just made all my own gaskets. How far behind I would be? Nightmare. Okay, so we're gonna need that on there. And I gotta go clean this now, so that's all nasty and I ain't going back on like that. So hang tight. Alright guys, we're back. Nice and clean. I can't believe I almost forgot about this. Anyway. That's for the choke. Okay. This is for the throttle. And I don't know which side goes where. I'm thinking this side goes back here. How about we get this out of our way? Let's put the throttle one in first, huh? Shall we? I feel like I almost got it, but then I end up not having it. Let's try you first. Nope, you won't even do it like that, will you? I got just backwards. I think I might have it backwards. You go on that side? No. No, I had it right. That thing's trying to trick me. Tell you what, this is just good entertainment. Why don't you get in there, you stupid thing. That's what I was gonna say. Why would I have needle nose sitting right here? That would just make too much sense. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Oh. This is a real pain in the ass. What's crazy is even if I put it in this way, now I can't get this guy in unless I bend it. Oh, okay. Come on. Oh, maybe it is. So I've been just silly goosing this whole time. You guys seeing this? Am I crazy? It does not want to go in. Oh, that is not even correct. All that work, and it's not even correct. Now I got it in this one the wrong way. It is not happy about it. Okay, you go back here, exactly like I thought. You go in here. Now you go on here. Where the hell you go? Look at that. And everybody's happy. Holy crap. That was a pain right in the ass. Gosh, you guys see that? What a disaster. Oh, I'm never going to financially recover from this. Okay. Now, why won't you work now? Oh, somebody screwed that all the way in for some reason. That doesn't make any sense. I see, said the blind man. Okay. Now where are our nuts? I'm 100% guessing that it is these two. And I am pretty sure I'm wrong. That was quick. Figured that one out. Damn close though. I don't even know where I have any more parts. I think that's all of them. Other parts anyway. What's that go to? That goes on the side somewhere. What do you go to? Do you guys think I should put fuel lines in right now? remember the swings on something. I don't remember what. Ooh. Yep. It sits like that for something. I don't remember for what. We'll figure it out. Figure it out when we get there. But so far, I mean, come on. Carbon. A lot of stuff in place. I got the exhaust in my truck. I'm gonna take it to work. It's already sandblasted, but I gotta paint it still, so I'm gonna paint it at work. A fancy little selfie stick. We still gotta get this thing cleaned up. I didn't look into it too much, I don't think. Oh, never mind, I did. I cleaned it, except for that little spot up there. I'll get around to it. We gotta put our fuel line in. Whatever this is, if that's a vacuum line or something, I don't know. Or this little one. We'll figure all that stuff out. I'll watch a video. Because I don't really feel like wasting time messing that up. It was pretty good, I think. I'm gonna put this guy back on. Womp, womp, womp. Womba, womba. These are the parts that I have left. I got these couple screws. Some miscellaneous spark plugs. I think these must be the screws for this, or the nuts for this, because they do start good, then they stop. I don't know where I would have more. See if I can open this fancy thing back up again. Messing with this selfie stick thing slash tripod. Let's tighten these down. Is it you? Look how big that is. Yep. Just what the doctor ordered. Stupid. Now, I would say go easy, but I mean, you guys saw how many gaskets I put in there. We want everything to be snug. I mean, I'm going to tighten this a little bit. I'm not going to break it, but I'm going to let it know I'm home. You know what I'm saying? We got our nice new air filter. This thing is coming together. We got our choke hooked up, our throttle hooked up. Still gotta do fuel lines, but we got this little guy hooked up. Spark plug. Look how fancy. It's starting to look like a chainsaw again. You see that? See that crap? I'm with it. Alright, it's hotter than hell out here, and I got more stuff I gotta do today. So I don't know when this video is going to come out, because I don't know when I'm going to have time to edit it and put it together for you guys, but today is May 17th, Friday, so I don't know when you'll see this, but just know that this saw got somewhat put together May 17th, and we'll get back to it very soon, because like I said, I have till the end of the month to get moved out of here. I got all my saws gone. These project Stihls are gonna go to somebody else. I got a buddy that wants them. This saw in here is going to Andy. I didn't tell him yet, but I told Jeff. It's that left-hand Scurry Incorporated one that I never got a chance to mess with. But anyway, see, all my saws are gone. Already in storage. Now I basically just have to clean up this mess and we'll be good. So anyway, all right guys, we are coming together here. We got our fuel line in the tank, blah, blah, blah. I already had everything sitting on top here. And then I realized I can't see down in here to get my muffler bolts in. So I had to take it all back off. The muffler is drying right now. I just sprayed paint on it. I think we might finish this today. I got this bar cover all cleaned up, inside and out. All we got left is to get that muffler put in, bolted down, put the rest of the carburetor area back together, yada yada. Fuel line. I got this. Where is it? Already cut another fresh piece out of this. Right here. Right here. Just swivels over like that. Oops, sorry. That sits on there. And that fuel line runs right there. Unless I have them backwards, in which case we'll find out and I'll swap them. But we're getting real close. This has all been cleaned. I just have to wipe down the outside of it again. I know we have spark. I don't know if I have any fresh gas here. I think I have a little bit. Barely, so we might end up not even test firing it today. We might test fire it tomorrow. I just want to get it together and have it sitting pretty. And then maybe tomorrow we can test fire it. But she's coming along. I got a lot of video to edit still. We did all this work yesterday, and I'll probably put this in the same video actually, so whatever. I got a little bit more cleaning to do, stupid little odds and ends. And then she'll be done. Stay tuned. We got her together, guys. And we got the dogs barking at us.